If you're a realtor who's tired of inconsistent months, one month you get 2 listings and the other you're scrapping for leads, well, this video is for you. Because the honest truth is, most realtors don't have a lead problem. They have a problem of getting known. They have a brand problem. Because you see, when your brand communicates effectively and people know who you are, who you serve, and who you're best suited to, then it becomes easy for people to work with you. They know why you're different from every other agent. And if they're in the market for a home, then they know who they're going to. And in this video, what I'm going to show you is a system that you can use and implement right after watching this video, so that you can start building a brand that attracts the right people to you and gets you consistently 1 to 3 listings every single month without cold calling, relying on referrals, or going door knocking. In this video, you'll learn everything about building a brand and consistently generating leads. First, let's fix the foundation, your brand message. This is how you communicate to people, what people think about you when they hear your name. When most agents think about branding, what comes to their mind is a website, a logo, maybe some marketing material. But that's not what a brand is. A brand is how you make people feel. A brand is the first thing that comes to a person's mind when they think about this certain realtor. Your brand is how you get listings. Your brand is how you communicate. So here's what you want to define clearly. You want to define who you help, what makes you different, and how you can help. So your proof. For example, who you help could be homeowners in Calgary who are looking to sell homes fast. What makes you different could be how you help with mortgage financing, or how you help with home decor, or how you have a partnership with home builders that can help them do their basement reconstruction. And your proof is a story, or your past experience selling a home fast, or your past experience with getting people the best deal on the market. That combination is what turns your brand into something that just communicates who you are effortlessly. So who you are could be a realtor that works with first-time home buyers, or you work with young couples who are looking for their first home. So now here's how we turn your brand into consistent content that's helping people to get to know you and get the attention for your business that you deserve. The next thing that you need is visibility. We need people to know who you are and why they should work with you, because visibility gets you leads. And when you get visibility and you create educational content behind that visibility, then you gain trust, and trust creates listings. Here's the simple breakdown. We're going to start with short form content. The reason why we start with short form content is because it's easy to digest. The social media platforms promote you a lot to even people that might not be following you, and it's an easy entry for people who might never have heard of you before. So this includes quick reels on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So the goal here is basically to create entertaining, educational, and uplifting content. This is not where we go deep into anything. The whole purpose of this is to create stuff that's so light that anybody who's potentially interested in finding a home or looking for a realtor can just get into it. We want to highlight things about you that you like. So this could be the books you like reading, the places you like going to, the different activities or the foods you like, just very light things that get people to know you. So we want as much attention as possible. Now, the point of this is not to go viral to become internet famous. We're not here to become influencers. We're here to actually get attention. We're here to start the introduction layer, so people who do not know anything about you can get a sense of who you are, can get a feel about what your vibe is. Because on average, it takes about 7 to 11 hours for somebody to build trust through your content. So that means we need to create a whole lot of content for us to get that trust factor into play. Then the next thing we do to build even more trust is long form content. So this could be anything in the form of a podcast, a YouTube video that you make, or a piece of document that you share to people, maybe a first time home buyer's guide, or how to basically get your home reconstructed under your mortgage, or how to get your new basement done in a way whereby it saves you money and you have that experience because you've done that for other people. So we want to create long form pieces of content. Now, a lot of people use email marketing for this. I don't think this is the most effective way of doing it. First of all, the market is saturated with a lot of people getting people's emails and just uploading emails into their inboxes. Second thing is, a lot of people don't check their email inboxes. And even if they do, emails that are not important, maybe from their employer or from their boss or from whatever official activity that they're in, they ignore the rest of it. A lot of emails just get opened or cleared out of the inbox, or they go to spam. So personally, I don't recommend email as a way of building long-form trust for a lot of the clients that we work with, because I've just noticed it doesn't really work that well. Unless you're really big and then you have an email list of 1,000 people, then it kind of starts making sense. I would suggest a whole lot of long-form content on YouTube, or just sticking with short videos for now, because at the end of the day, we just want people to get to know you enough and feel like they trust you, so that you become the forefront agent in their mind instead of whoever their local agent in their hometown is, or whoever might have pitched them through an ad in the last 15 minutes. The next thing is to connect and start a conversation. And one of the ways I like to do this is through Instagram DMs. The reason why is because it's light, it's fun, it's no stakes are in it. I prefer this over text messages simply because when you text message somebody, you're leaving a platform. It's very much more formal or much more intrusive. It's not passive, but an Instagram DM is very passive. People get Instagram DMs all the time. And if you're sending an Instagram DM, it's very open. So you could just be openly asking to help them. Hey, are you looking for a home in the next 3 to 6 months? Can you tell me what your current situation is? Just very open conversations that I like, so people do not get sales hindrance. All right, one of the best ways I recommend to basically get in touch with your followers or people that follow you through short form content is by using ManyChat. So ManyChat is an automation application, and what ManyChat allows you to do is, as soon as somebody follows you, you can send them a quick message. So that could be something as simple as, hey, hello, thank you for the follow. I saw that you're looking for a home, or just curious, are you looking for a home? And just open-ended questions that make people more likely to trust you. Now, this is not basically the point of this whole conversation is not to sell them on anything. It's just to find out what they're looking for, if they're looking for anything, and if you could be able to help them with possibly a home in the next 3 to 6 months. Now, the next step is follow up and converting. So once you start getting leads, people coming in, then you're on the right track, because now, instead of waiting forever or cold calling or cold emailing people, now you have a system that's slowly getting you followers, and these followers are coming to you, and you have the ManyChat automation that's creating the conversation. Now the next step is following up and converting these people into listings. Ideally, in the follow-up stage, what you want to be making use of would be your story post, the Instagram DMs, and the reel post, mostly also carousel posts. So all of these work hand in hand. A carousel is basically to give them information and to help them with tips and tricks that they can use, and it's easy reads. It's really good. It gets promoted to all your followers. A story post is where the sale happens, because you could say, hey, if you're in the downtown Toronto area, I'm looking to help 2 to 3 people in the next month who are looking to find their dream home. I have some really interesting deals in the market that I could share with you. You could put that to your story, and even if you have only 100 followers on your story, that's something that could get people to raise their hand and say, hey, I have this problem, I'm looking to solve this problem, I'm looking for a home, I don't really know if I have a realtor that I trust, and you can start the conversation that way. This is the importance of content. Another way is through the DMs. Now, I'd say the DMs is the second best way, not really the best way. The best way is to get people to say, hey, I'm interested in what you have to offer. The second way I think is the really good is through the DMs. So you start the conversation, and then the person opens up about what their problem might be. They're looking for a home in the next 6 months, or maybe they're just considering looking for a home and they're looking for somebody to start showing them the home. You can ask them if they're going pre-approved for their home and what type of home they're looking to get into. Now, the DM is for conversations, but the best way to get people to actually engage with you is through what I call a funnel. So a funnel is basically how your Instagram bio or your Facebook bio is arranged. So does it have a call to action, a way for people to interact with you when they want to and when they're looking for a way to buy a home? So that could be something as quick as, if you're looking for a home in the next 3 to 6 months, DM me home and I'll be able to help you out with finding a home. Now, this is just a reduction in the barrier to actually getting in. It's so simple that if somebody's looking for a home and they come across your page, maybe they're following you and 5 other realtors, but these other realtors do not have a soft way of letting people contact them, and everything has to start with a cold DM. Hey, hi, I'm looking for a home. Then that's not soft enough. What you want to invite people into taking the first action. So you could just say, hey, DM me home for a quick home buyer's guide, where I can let you know how people in the downtown Toronto areas are getting the best deals on the market in 2025 or 2026. This gives an invitation to potential home buyers to say, home, I'd like this free guide. Once you get that free guide going, then you can ask a follow-up question. Hey, were you looking for a home in the next 2 months or 3 months, or was this more of a long-term thing? You can see how open-ended the question is. It's not a question whereby you say, hey, I want to be a realtor, I'm a realtor and I can help you find a home. It's more so saying, hey, is this something that could be in your wheelhouse that you're looking for in the next 3 to 6 months? Now, the next step is scaling with data. So now we know on average how many people are coming to you, how many people are coming into your brand funnel, and how this brand funnel is helping convert people. So let's say every week you get 1 to 2 people that DM you home. Well, what we need to do next is to track these things. We need to track how many people are sending you a DM, how many of those DMs are turning into potential clients, and out of those potential clients, how many of them are turning into listings that are working with you. Once we have these numbers, then we know on average how many people we need to have DM us, and then we can build a system that scales. Because now when we know our numbers, when we know how we have a way of converting people who come into our funnel into people that list with us, then we can scale this with ads. And the beautiful thing about scaling this with ads is that now you're not just running ads blindly. So you're not running ads that basically go from a cold ad to somebody hopefully booking a call. And if you've done that before, then it really doesn't work as effective as it should work, because you're running ads to people that do not know you, do not trust you, and a lot of them are cold. This new system of a brand funnel, how it's different is that now you can run and promote ads of your content that's already working. So these are ads that are cheaper, and these get you followers, which builds even more trust. And then when people come into your funnel, into your Instagram bio, they can see that you have a conversion rate. So if these people are interested in buying or selling the next 3 to 6 months, then they DM you, and then you have a system that closes them. So ultimately what we've done is that we've changed the entire way of you doing your real estate business, so that now you can put, let's say, $1,000 behind ads. You can get 100 messages coming into your DM every single week. And out of those 100 messages, let's say you could convert about 5 of those people into potential clients. So now you have a system whereby you're not just running ads into the abyss and hoping a stranger buys from you. You're running ads into your Instagram, which gives you more followers, which builds more trust, more credibility. You have more status in the eyes of the people that are buying homes for you. And also you have a system that does it passively. So you're not aggressively chasing people into buying homes, which could be very incongruent with who you are, depending on if you like hard selling people, if you like more of a soft sale, more of a pull than a push. So here's how the system works. You find a system that works for you. You start with short form content. That short form content turns into people who are coming into your page every day, because Instagram is pushing out your content. Then you build a funnel that gets people to soft approach you. You have an Instagram layout of how you message people into becoming clients. And that way, when you run it for about a month to 3 months, you're able to track the numbers. How many people are coming into my DMs? How many people are DMing me? How many of those people am I closing? When you have a trackable system, then you run ads behind these. So let's quickly recap. The first thing you do is that you build a brand that authentically and organically gets your attention. The second thing is that you create consistent content that attracts the right type of people to you, people who are looking to buy and sell homes in the next 1 to 3 months. The next thing is to start conversations with these people. Have a way of soft opening them so that they open themselves and they tell you, hey, I'm looking to buy a home, instead of the other way around. The fourth thing is follow up using stories, DMs, and carousels to educate people, and call to actions that are layered in between your post. And the fifth part and the last part is to scale using data and ads.